Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Crystal Price.
And I'm Kristen Dawson. We begin tonight with some disturbing crime news.
Yes, that's right, Kristen. Online scams are on the rise all across the country, even right here at UCO.
News Central's Brandon Richards brings you the story of one UCO senior who found that out the hard way after he became a victim.
The Information Superhighway. It's a place where you can shop, stay in touch with family and friends, even pay your bills. The internet has become a dear friend to so many in this modern age. But if you're not careful, it can turn into one of your worst enemies. And that's exactly what happened to one UCO student. A private person, he doesn't want us to show his face or use his real name. So we'll just refer to him as Kyle. Kyle's nightmare began in the spring of '07.
Met this person through MySpace. A girl named Lauren. Found out that she was in Africa.
2 months later, the person referring to themselves as Lauren asked Kyle for a huge favor.
She came up with the idea that she could send these traveler's checks.
So, Kyle agreed to cash the checks, totaling some $5,000. The checks would be sent from Alabama to Kyle in Edmond, and once the checks were cashed, Kyle wired the money to Lagos, Nigeria. But there was just one problem.
One of the checks came back counterfeit. They eventually all came back.
Since Kyle cashed the checks through his checking account, he would have to pay for them.
I told her online and said, hey, I'm in a big bind here. These checks are coming back. Why is that? Said she would contact her agent.
But that conversation would be the last one he had with Lauren. This story is one that doesn't surprise authorities.
These check scams we're seeing, it's really bad. I mean, they prey on the elderly, the young, everybody. And, they'll always say it sounds very convincing many times.
One of the most common online scams are emails. Take, for example, this one. It's from a gentleman in the United Kingdom claiming to be an auditor. He says the owner of one of his accounts died in a plane crash in 2002, and he needs a non-UK citizen to transfer the funds, some $40 million into their checking accounts. And he promises that 40% of that money is all yours. But authorities say when you receive an email like this, you should simply delete it. This experience has taught Kyle a lot, and he offers up this bit of advice in case you ever find yourself in his situation.
Just don't trust anyone that you don't know.
Brandon Richards, News Central.
And if you have become a victim of an online scam, here's some information that you might find helpful. The Internet Fraud Complaint Center can be found at ic3.com, or you can call the Oklahoma City Identity Crimes Task Force at 405-553-6700, and we'll put a complete list of helpful